Hi everyone, I'm David and welcome to a Yin Yoga practice that will leave you feeling deeply refreshed, restored, and renewed in just 25 minutes. So for this practice, you don't need any formal yoga props like blocks or straps, but I would highly recommend a folded blanket and a pillow. I'm assuming everybody has those on hand. Go ahead and welcome yourself to your mat. You can sit any way that feels comfortable to you as long as you feel grounded, rooted to the earth. And then lift up tall through the spine. So lift the heart and the crown up toward the sky. We'll begin our practice today with a really awesome breath practice that will calm your mind, energize your body, and help to open and strengthen the lungs. And we're going to marry this up with a hand gesture called Shankha Mudra. And Shankha Mudra helps to cultivate a calming, stabilizing energy. And it brings balance to our lower energy centers, the root and the sacral chakra. All right, so to make Shankha Mudra, not Shankha Mudra, you wrap the fingers of the right hand around the left thumb, and then you bring the tip of the right thumb to the tips of the index, middle, and ring finger of the left hand. And that left pinky, it just goes anywhere that's comfortable. And then hold Shankha Mudra at your heart. Take a big breath in, close your eyes, and an open mouth exhale. Let's take two more of those. Big breath in, open mouth exhale to clear away. And then again, biggest breath, fill the body. Open mouth exhale, let the shoulders melt away from the ears. And come to a normal breath, in and out through your nose. And just begin to watch the breath, relaxing into each breath. Welcome your attention and your awareness more and more to this moment, this present moment. Feel yourself fully here. Begin to relax from the crown of your head across the scalp, across your brow, soften and relax. Fill your eyes and your cheeks, letting go of any tension in the muscles of the face. Notice if you're holding the mudra tight or gripping. Just relax, relaxing into the jaw and the tongue, from the tip of your tongue all the way down to the root. Let go. We'll begin our breathing practice, which is simply a 4-part breath. We'll breathe in for a count of 4 through the nose. Hold at the top for 4. Exhale for 4 through the nose. And hold at the bottom for 4. This is all through the nose, in and out through the nose. And take a big breath in through the nose to begin. An open mouth exhale just to clear. And then inhale through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through your nose and continue just like this with your own pace, your own breath. In and out for 4, holding at the top and bottom for 4. And continually repeat that sequence of letting go and softening that we did at the beginning, from the crown of your head, across the scalp and the forehead, muscles of the face soften and relax. Shoulders continue to melt away from the ears. You're letting go of tension and thought energy wherever you find it. And continue with your breath. deep and full. Feel your sit bones grounding firmly into the earth beneath you, lifting tall through the heart and the crown of your head. Open the heart. The shoulders are easy. Notice if you're straining or tensing as you hold the breath at the top and the bottom. And if you find this, just relax. Let go. Couple more rounds, doing good. On your next inhale, great big breath in and hold at the top for 4. After your 4, exhale through the mouth. Release the mudra. Let the hands float down to the knees. Sit tall. And we'll take a few breaths here, listening, allowing, and welcoming whatever you find within and around you. And blink your eyes, slowly open. All right, let's begin with our practice. So we're going to start in butterfly. I'm in the yin version of butterfly with the heels extended a little bit further out from the sit bones. And this is where I highly recommend a pillow on top of the feet here. So butterfly is really great to get some extension, decompression of the spine, and it helps to bring some healthy compression to the outside of the hips and open up the inside of the thighs here. So from this shape, soles of the feet together, place the pillow on top of your feet, and then reach your heart forward and gently round through the upper back. And take a few breaths to come down to your fullest expression here. You can prop up the pillow so that you can easily come down and rest your forehead. And then you can either rest your hands, forehead on the hands, or if it feels good to go a little bit deeper, bring the hands around the feet and rest your forehead on the pillow. And just begin to relax into this shape here. That little sequence that we went through in the beginning where we start at the crown of the head and just move down, relaxing muscles of the face. It's a really great way to let go of muscular tension, drop into a deeper place of stillness. So you can continue to do that in every shape today. Relax your brow. Relax your cheeks and your jaw. And breathe deep and full here. Feel gravity gently pulling the knees and the outsides of the thighs down. And you're just allowing here, no forcing or pushing. Really, your only job is to breathe. And then perhaps you feel a little bit more opening and you can adjust the pillow so that you find a deeper stretch here. Just a few more breaths. And feel that decompression in the spine. We're creating space, opening through the vertebrae. And as you inhale, slowly raise up, place the pillow off to the side, sweep your legs around, and we'll find our way to our belly. For open wing pose, it's a really great way to open up the chest, the shoulder, and it opens and expands lung capacity. Feels really good. So bend the right elbow 90 degrees and just move that elbow forward of the shoulder just a little bit. And then pushing into the left hand, roll a little bit to the right. Bring both knees stacked on top of one another, bent about 90 degrees. And then as you exhale, let the head come all the way down. You can use a pillow under your head too, if that feels good. And feel that stretch in the chest and the shoulder. Feel the depth of the breath beginning to increase here. And you're in control of the intensity here, right? So to dial it up, just roll a little bit to the right and press a little bit more into this left hand. And to dial it down, you just release a little bit. A few breaths here. Close your eyes. And just feel the sense of expansion in the lungs, the openness of the breath. Let the upper body soften and relax. You're just gently pushing into the left hand here. It's really windy outside. I don't know if you can hear the wind whipping out there, but it's blowing. A couple more breaths here. Relaxing into each breath. Allowing your breath to anchor you to this moment and to help you drop into a place of deeper stillness. And as you exhale, return to your belly, and we'll do the other side. So bend into the left elbow. Elbow moves just forward of the shoulder. Press into the right hand. Roll a little bit to the left, and then draw both knees up into a 90-degree bend, stacking the right knee on top. Let the head gently come down. And then, as you breathe, you find your level of intensity here, rolling to the left, and pressing into the right hand to deepen. Close your eyes and really feel your breath here. Feel the sensation of breath as it enters your nose. Feel the sensation of breath as it expands the lungs. And bring an awareness to the sensation in the chest and the shoulder and across the whole space of the left lung and the heart. And as you inhale, feel this space opening. The capacity of your breath expanding. Relax into each exhale. If you find your mind is extra active or it's distracting you in some way, well, you're human. We're all in that same boat. Just notice. That's the practice, noticing as you get pulled away and then coming back with no judgment. Just an attitude of playfulness and awareness. That's what mindfulness is all about. Being aware, being mindful of where your energy, where your attention and awareness is right now. A couple more breaths here, just relaxing more fully into each breath. And as you exhale, return to your belly Nice work. We'll move into sphinx for just a couple breaths here. So stack the shoulders over the elbows, spread your fingers out, and extend the toes long. And then pressing into the elbows and the forearms, push your heart forward and feel the upper back extending, feel the heart opening, and feel a gentle, healthy compression in the low back. So if you feel too much of a pinch in the low back here, then push the heart forward a little bit more. Really focus on that, opening the upper back. And then maybe a little bit of pressure in the tops of the feet to help lengthen through the low back. A couple breaths here, relax the cheeks and the jaw. Feel the shoulders drawing back. Feel the heart pushing forward and feel, again, this nice opening through the heart into the lungs. One more breath. And as you exhale, release. Reach your hands and toes and fingers long. Breathe. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Great big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Make your way to tabletop and grab your folded blanket. We're going to work through a few variations of lizard pose here to open up the hips. Really good stuff. All right. So come to a lunge position. So front knee over the front ankle. And then you want to place this blanket, the folded blanket, underneath the back knee. So find that. And lizard pose. So bring both hands to the inside of this front foot. Back knee is down here, so it's nice and easy, cultivating a yin energy. And you can stay up on the hands, or you can use your pillow and come to the elbows. Or if you're feeling really open and it feels good and easy, you can come all the way down to the elbows. But I like the pillow. I'm going to hang out here. And a few breaths to let your body settle in, relax into it. So this is really great to open up this back hip flexor here. So the front of the left thigh, the psoas. And then we're getting a nice stretch in the front hamstring, the IT band, and into the front, outside of the front hip a little bit. A couple of breaths, just let yourself kind of melt and ease into this. Feels good. Should be incorporating some kind of hip opening into your practice on a daily basis. It's really important. All right, let's move into the second variation here. So, move the pillow, place the left hand down, turn to the right, and bring the right hand to you want to make sure that knee is stacked over the ankle. Right hand to the right thigh, and then open the heart slowly up toward the sky and gaze and look up. And you can push the right knee out a little bit. You can roll to the outside edge of that front foot if that feels good, or keep the foot flat. And as you spiral open, you're getting a little bit deeper into the left hip flexor. So you should feel that through the left side of the body and down the front of the left hip. Couple breaths here. Not forcing, just letting your breath be your guide. Relaxing into each breath, creating a little bit more depth. All right, nice. Let's come into the third variation here. Both hands come back down. And here we're going to move the front ankle forward of the knee. Now, how far you move the heel is up to you, depending upon how much sensation you're feeling. And this one, it's nice to come down to the forearms if that's available, or you can stay up on your hands. And so here we're getting a little bit deeper into the front hamstring and the right IT band. And again, you adjust the position of that front foot further forward if it feels good, or not so much. Find a place that feels opening but easeful. A couple breaths. Keep relaxing into your breath. You can close your eyes. You can rest your hands or your head in your hands. And breathe into the places you feel sensation. Creating more space, more opening with your breath. If you've been sitting a lot in your quarantine, you need your hip openers. This is good stuff. All right, as you inhale, let's come back up to the hands, move that front ankle back underneath the knee and all the way back to tabletop. Now let's move to the other side. Folded blanket underneath that right knee as the left ankle comes underneath the front knee. Again, adjust the back knee so that you can have a nice deep lunge position here. And then coming down to the elbows or staying up on your hands, your choice. So for this first variation, the hands or elbows are inside the front foot. A couple breaths to relax and soften into the shape. Feel your breath. Again, you can bring your head to rest in the hands if that helps. Helps you to find some softness here. Another couple of breaths. Again, notice where you feel the sensation and send the breath there. All right, moving into our next variation. Pillow comes off to the side. The right hand comes down. Knee over the ankle. And the left hand comes to the thigh as you open the heart. Begin to push gently the left knee open here as you spiral the heart open to the sky. Couple big breaths. That feels really good. In front of the right hip, into the sacrum. Deepening with your breath. Got a little crack there. Continue to breathe. Continue to relax. Catch yourself if you're pushing or forcing, and just ease off. And then coming back to our final variation. Grab the pillow once again if that helps. Move the left ankle forward of the knee. You choose how much forward. And hands or elbows inside the front foot. And you'll notice the sensation becomes more intense, a little bit more intense in the left hamstring, and it moves more toward the outside, the IT band. Also feel it in the inside of the thigh as well, on the inside of the hip. So you're getting a lot for your money here. Big bang for your buck. Come back to your breath. And take a few moments here just to honor yourself for showing up and giving yourself what you need, which is some space to fill your cup back up. It's not all about running and doing and goal setting. As you inhale, walk the hands back up, place the pillow off to the side, move that front ankle underneath the knee, and then back to tabletop. Let's find child's pose just for a couple breaths here. Sink the hips back to the heels, knees wide, and let the forehead come down softly. A few breaths. And sit back to your heels and sweep your legs around in front for Shavasana. To bring movement to your fingers and your toes, your wrists and ankles. As you inhale, take your hands overhead in a big stretch. Reach, wiggle the fingers and toes as you breathe. And draw knees into your chest. Now roll to one side, whichever side you feel called to roll to. And then push up to a seat, top of your mat. Bring palms to heart center. And let's close with one Om. We'll cultivate this healing energy. Feel it resonating through the body. Great big breath in. Om. Raise your thumb knuckle to the point between your brow. The teacher, the light and the love within me, sees and honors the teacher, the light and love within each one of you, sweet, beautiful beings. Namaste. Thanks. Congratulate yourself for taking time out to give yourself a little rest and restoration. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do that. Click the subscribe button, ring the bell so that you're notified when new videos come out. And I just want to say thank you so much for making this practice a part of your day.